Familia de No Puedes Jugar Boxeo, here we are with Carl Frampton. It's good to see you always, champ. November 30, Vegas, Tyler McCreary. A good fight, my man.
Yeah, good fight. McCreary is an undefeated fighter. He's a young, hungry kid, looking to put his name out there. So I'll need to be up for the challenge. I think the way things have been going in training, I'm prepared for him. I'm ready for him, and I'm looking to do not just beat him, but beat him convincingly.
That's the question, because I don't know if you know this, but when you fought against Leo Santa Cruz, a lot of Mexicans in a good way fell in love with you. So what is the meaning for you that a lot of people is waiting this fight because they want to see you? Not only the Mexicans here at USA, but the Mexicans down there in Mexico.
No, it's great. Look, I think the two fights with Leo Santa Cruz kind of brought myself a lot of Mexican fans, and Mexicans, they love aggressive fighters. They love fighters that are hard men, that they don't quit. I think I have a lot of that in me. I like the fight, and I like to be an exciting fight. So I appreciate all the support I get from Mexico. And in my opinion, the greatest professional fighters on the planet.
A lot of fighters from England, of course, that part of the world, they are coming to Vegas. Tyson Fury. I mean, a lot of fighters. What is the meaning for you to see that Mexico and your country have a great rivalry in boxing? It's great.
Yeah, it is great. I think that kind of similar nations in terms of the people.
Soccer, boxing, beer.
Yeah, soccer, boxing, and beer. Yeah, but the people, the athletes, the boxers in particular, are hard men. The Mexicans have had so many more champions than the Irish, but I think they have a good relationship with Irish fighters, because although sometimes we're not the best in the world, we always give it our all.
I agree with you. Óscar Valdéz is going to be in this fight, and the people send this question. In a future, do you believe it's possible to have a fight against Óscar Valdéz?
Absolutely. I think that Óscar is someone who I've admired for a long time. I like his style. I think he's very exciting. I like what he's doing with the Reynosos at the minute, and you can see that he's working on things and trying to become a little bit more defensive. But I think a fight with me and him makes a lot of sense. And in my next fight, I want to get past McCreary, and I want to fight. I want to fight for a world title. But if I can't fight for a world title in my next fight, Óscar Valdéz is a huge name and a fight that very much appeals to me.
So do you feel that you're going to stay, like, let's say 2 or 3 more fights in 126 and then 130, right?
Well, potentially. It doesn't matter for me. Okay. I can move up or down whenever I want. I make 126 easily. Yeah. But I think I would be much stronger at 130, and it would suit me as well.
How do you describe now the moment of Mexican boxing? We have Andy Ruiz Jr., of course, that is going to fight against Joshua. We have Canelo. We have Oscar. I mean, we have a lot of fighters. What is the moment of the Mexican boxing in your eyes?
It's always been good. You know, before I was born, it was like just Mexican fighters are the best fighters on the planet, and you know, my favorite fighters to watch and go back and watch tapes are the Morales and Barrera fights, and Daniel Zaragoza and guys like him. You know, these are all great fighters, and Chavez, and like, I love the Mexican style, but you know, at the minute you've got the heavyweight champion of the world as a Mexican, Andy Ruiz, with the most titles. But you've also got the biggest superstar in boxing in Canelo. He's the number one, not only the biggest superstar in boxing, but one of the biggest sports stars in the world. He's a huge name, and just like always, the Mexican fighters are performing.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this, because I know a lot of people from your country, even Europe, and we talk about boxing, but they don't understand how the Mexican people don't recognize Canelo. What do you think about it? I mean, a lot of Mexicans say, nah, he don't deserve it, he don't believe in him. For me, it's crazy as a Mexican.
I think it's crazy because, I don't know. I think if Canelo was an Irishman, we would all be clinging on to him, like the Irish do with McGregor. Yeah. He's loved by the Irish people. McGregor. But I don't know, the Mexicans they're obviously hard to please. I don't know what it is, but yeah, he's a superstar in my eyes.
I agree with you. As an analyst, please, how do you see, what is your opinion in advance of the rematch against, of course, Andy Ruiz and Joshua?
It's a difficult fight. I think if I was going to make any prediction, it would be that it's not going 12 rounds. I agree. I think someone gets knocked out. if I was Joshua, I think I would have took another fight, got my confidence back before I fought Andy Ruiz again.
Okay.
I think he'll need to be mentally very tough, but if you put a gun to my head, I would say Joshua. But I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really know. And I thought Joshua, no problem the first fight, but Andy Ruiz surprised the world. Maybe not Mexico, but he surprised everybody else. And I have a feeling Joshua will reverse it this time, and then it sets a trilogy up.
Let me ask you 2 more questions, please. What is the meaning for you, the name of our show? En español is No Puedes Jugar Boxeo, and it means you cannot play boxing. I believe you can play soccer, baseball, whatever, but you cannot play boxing.
It's a very serious sport, and it's something that I talk to kids about it all the time. When people talk to me about boxing and wanting to be boxers and giving advice, I always say, you don't play. What I say is you can't be half in and half out. You need to be fully focused on if you want to make it to the top. And you need to forget about everything else. You need to forget about your social life while you're doing it. If you want to be a top boxer, you need to be fully focused on it.
Finally, why I have to watch your fight and invite the people?
I think it's going to be a good fight. I'm going to show the world that I've still got it, that I can become a 3-division world champion. But it's going to be an exciting fight, and I don't just want to win this fight, I want to do it in style, and I think I will.
I forgot one. Why Jackal?
The Jackal, I don't know. I've been called that since I was a young schoolboy. One of my friends, Marky Adamson, called me the Jackal one day in school, and I was kind of stuck. That was it.
Right?
Instead.
Okay. Finally, could you say the name of the show with me in español?
Yeah.
Repeat after me. No puedes
jugar
boxeo. It means you cannot play boxing.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jackal. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers, man.